Hi guys, welcome to another video. Today we've got a Samsung tablet, which is a X205, as you can see there, and the short number for it is, the nickname I think, is a Tab A8. So as you can see, what the issue is, it's a broken screen. The screen does light up, which is a good sign, so we know the device works. But how do you replace the screen? So what I've got a heat mat here, which is actually warming up slowly there. You could use a hairdryer or a heat gun, but be careful you don't overheat the device. So we're leaving it on here for about, I don't know, 5 or 6 minutes. So once the idea is to heat up the glass and break down the bonding that is around the edges of the screen. Once the bonding breaks up, we'll use a little tool to slice off, get in between the glass and the frame. And also use a little bit of IPA alcohol, and that breaks down glue very, very well. So let's leave it on here for a few minutes and we'll continue the video. Right, now that I think should be warm enough. I need to get myself a glove actually, because they can get a bit hot. Right, okay, so I've got my glove, and see what we can see is, so I've got the new screen here. Just there, and you put it like that, then you know that the flex cable is on this side, so be careful around this area when you're taking the glass off. You don't want to split the flex cable, then that's another thing that you have to buy to fix it. So I'm just going to use this metal tool first. The screen's broken, so it doesn't really matter, but if I was doing some other repair on it, I would use a plastic tool just in case. So like this one, just to start us off. And then put a bit of IPA. As you're going along, you can put some more. This is good. You can do this when you're even with a hairdryer. And with a hairdryer, you might have to do this in stages. So heat up a bit of the glass, like for example this corner here, and then take that off. Put some, like, I don't know, if you've got some sort of card, playing card actually could do the trick, just to make sure that you're breaking up the adhesive. Okay, as you can see, that's coming away quite nicely. That's my computer making some noise. So if I can pull this off a little bit, let's see how much we can get away with it. Okay, so we've done pretty well. So this has come away now nicely. So if you look in there, you can see the flex cable just there. So what you could actually do is just force that off. Force it off and we're good. We're good to go. Just turn it over. And then slowly, what we could do is just peel away this tape, the protection tape, pop open the door, release the flex cable. Okay, so there you go. We have one removed LCD. So, what's the next stage of the repair? Well, you can do it how you want to do it, but I like to remove all the bonding from around the edge. Obviously, that glass needs to come off. So, what I may do with that glass is just put this area just on the heat pad for a few minutes, just to break up that. I'm taking off this first. Take off the flex first, disconnect the battery, and then we'll test the new screen, make sure it all works well before bonding everything down. The plate. Get them to contain that, like so. Put everything in one place so you don't lose anything. Pop off the LCD connector, pop off the battery, put that in there. I usually have a little blade here just to remove old bonding. Okay, so almost there. Yeah, people can ask me where you get the screen from. Listen, you can get screens from literally anywhere on the net. Google it and you'll find the screens online. I'm just going to move this mat out of the way, and I've got a cleaning brush here somewhere, but I'm just going to remove some of the debris that's on here. Okay. Right, we've got this bit of film here. Now this I would recommend just removing and putting it onto the new screen. It's obviously some sort of, some sort of insulation tape. And I think it protects the LCD from heat, maybe, I don't know. Yeah, so we'll put that on. So it'll be on this side of the screen somewhere. I think it's about there. Again, you may have to just glue it on, but yeah, there you go, it's fine. There's enough bonding on there to put it on. I'm just trying to line it up with the original as much as possible. I think that's about right. Mind you, I should be doing this first. I should be testing the screen out first, which I'll do right now. Pull this tape off. Make sure I don't damage the flex. Okay, put that on there. Let's connect the LCD to the board. Put the battery connector on. Let's see the results. There's power buttons up there. We should see the Samsung logo. As you can see, that's all fine. So I'm going to tilt it towards me because I don't know if there's any data I need to protect. I'm just going to wait until the device powers up properly, and I'll test the screen. Just a few button presses, and we should be good to bond it down. Right, so you can't see the screen, it's not fully bright, and the customer hasn't given me a passcode because it belongs to an organisation. But I have tested wherever I can by pressing a few buttons, like swiping for example, or pressing 1, 2. I've tested all the numbers, moving the keypad to the right, left, and moving it to the right, and I think we've got a good screen. So I'm actually quite happy whoops, I dropped it, to go ahead and bond it down. So the next process, the next part of the repair is just to disconnect the battery and the connector. Let's see if we can use the old tape. I don't think that would really be a problem. We can put this, there's plenty of stickiness in it, so let's put this tape back on. Now I've got this glue, which is T900S. You can see it in the links below, and you can buy it from the link as well. So I'm just going to put some of this around. Alright guys, I think that's enough bonding time. Let's have a quick feel how tacky it is. Yeah, that's exactly what you want. if you look at this a bit closer, see the glue is not, it's kind of got, it's a bit stretchy now, and that's what you want. So it'll be easier to apply the screen. Let's put the flex cable in. Nice click is what you want to hear. So, put the plate in to secure the flexes. Screw back in. Just make sure the device is working fine. Press the power button again before you put it back down. Okay, so we've got the logo. And now we're going to put the screen in. Just pushing the glass down. Right, so what we can do now is just clean up the edges. So you can peel this off and just remove any excess bonding that you can see around. So at the moment, yeah, it's lined up very well. Just switch it on again, make sure the Samsung logo appears. Okay, and you can use alcohol wipes actually to remove any excess bonding that's sticking out at the edges, or you can use just some IPA. So that's okay now, that came on. So just got some alcohol wipes here. Just going to wipe off any excess bonding. Now you may have noticed I've got a tray just there. These are actually clamps. These are actually clamps that are used to clamp down the edges of the screen. So I'm happy with that, that's fine now, that's okay. The excess is gone. So we can put this back. I like to just put a few clamps around the edges just to give it that little bit of extra squeezing power. You don't want to do it too tight, just enough to nip it a little bit. Now, if you have, obviously you may not have any of these at home or wherever you're doing the repair from. All you need to do is get some sellotape, some black tape, wire tape, and just squeeze it round. Pretty straightforward. There you go guys, hope you enjoyed the video, thank you.